Okay, could you tell me your name and a little bit about your relationship to Petworth?
Sure. My name is Martin Amini. I'm the owner of Room 808, a new comedy and jazz spot here located in Petworth on Upshur Street.
That's fantastic. Could you tell us a little bit about some memorable celebrations that you've been involved with in the neighborhood?
Sure. It feels like every time we do an event here at Room 808, it feels like a celebration, mainly because we've been inside the house the past year. So when we have guests come in to watch, whether it's comedy or jazz, it feels like a celebration, seeing everyone laugh and enjoy themselves. And there's no better feeling than seeing that.
That's terrific. Could you tell us a little bit about why comedy is so important?
Comedy is so important because we need laughter, especially during these times. Every day feels like a struggle. So when people come and spend their money to enjoy themselves, it feels good that they trust Room 808 here in Petworth for a good time. So that's something we take a lot of pride in here at Room 808.
And tell us a little bit about why Petworth? Why did you all come to Petworth?
Petworth is DC. It's inclusive. It has everybody from, all different types of backgrounds. And it's one of the few places in DC that remains intact, that hasn't been completely changed with new development. So it feels very neighborhood, community oriented. And for us at Room 808, that's what we strive for, is to emphasize community. So there's no better place than Petworth for that.
All right, now I'm going to get a little specific. Could you tell us a little bit about one specific comedy show that sticks out to you as a especially memorable celebration?
Yeah, I think one special show. There's so many shows. I think having Tony Woods, a DC legendary comedian, come, who Chappelle shouted out at the Kennedy Center, come to Room 808 and tell me he's proud of me for what we built here at Room 808 and how we've cultivated the comedy scene after the pandemic, and we're bringing it back bigger than ever. And that was a very memorable moment, having someone like Tony Woods come and appreciate what we have here on Upshur Street.
All right, one last question. Could you tell us about what you mean by what goes into cultivating the comedy scene?
I think the elements of cultivating a comedy scene is being inclusive, opening your doors. Sometimes it means doing free events, to just making sure if people are going through financial struggles that they're not hindered by the ticket price. And we put a lot of emphasis on making sure that everyone has an opportunity to come and laugh, even if they can't necessarily afford to pay for $20 tickets. We always have other events that, accommodate everyone. So that's what inclusive and cultivating a comedy scene from scratch, that's what it takes.
And then last question, where do you hope, what's your vision for where, celebration in Petworth will be in, let's say, 5 years?
Yeah, I would love for the community to grow even stronger and come closer together. Events like Celebrate Petworth is a great day to network and meet your neighbors. A lot of times we get so caught up in working. I know a lot of my neighbors here, whether it's the restaurants or the shops, we're all working so hard to keep our lights paid because of the pandemic. But having a day to celebrate and just sit back, relax, and have some food and drinks and, laugh with your neighbors, there's nothing better than that. So I'm hoping for many more years of that, for not just Upshur Street, but the entire Petworth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.